Hi Leo, thank you for joining me. We're going to take a look at the remainder of July for you. So it's a general read, it won't resonate for everyone, so please take the bits that fit and leave the rest, and cross watchers bear in mind that roles can be reversed. This is, well, the July forecast. I'm running a little late, but there's still a lot of the month left. So incoming energies then for Leo, please. So, too many. What is going on? Another shuffle, that's why. Ooh, Knight of Wands. Two of Wands reversed. Okay. Temperance is the overall energy for the reading. This is, it feels like scatty. Like, what the heck is going on here? I'm wondering if we're seeing the return of somebody. The Knight of Wands is I have a love-hate relationship with that card. I will wait for clarification because right now I'm feeling both elements of it. In one sense, you know, that adventure, passion, excitement, it's wonderful. I love it. But when I said about the return of someone, the non-committal side and the somebody who's maybe around for a short term, not a long term, is coming in like what I don't know what this is. The whole reading feels up and down and all over the place. Two of Wands reversed. Maybe just not being able to move forward with something or past something. In its upright position, I would say this is about making plans. This would just, I don't know, there's a sense of stuckness or, you know, just stillness maybe. We're just not moving. I've got the Five of Cups here in the Sun. I mean, that is the happiest card in the deck. That puzzle is lost. Possibly grieving the loss of something. But it's like, it's showing me, you know, yes, we were once sad, we lost something that meant a lot to us, but somehow we've maybe reached our happiest place as a result of that. Let's go in and clarify. I do not know what's going on here. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. I think for some of you, you might be at the very early stages of something that is going to become your forever, if that makes sense. So let's say you were to start a new job. But it's a really exciting time, you know, you probably find yourself cemented there like quite quickly, like, my gosh, I can't believe I've been doing that all these years because this is the role for me and this is when I reach my best potential. This is when, you know, this is where I leave my legacy in years to come. Leo was just like the best at this job. It might be a relationship, you know, we're just in the early stages, your Ten of Pentacles. This is a relationship that's going to bring you everything and potential for marriage and children, the whole shebang. So that's nice. That is nice, but I feel like, why is there something? And it's not to do with that, it's not to do with that situation, but there is something. What is this something that's just there? Why is something just there? It feels as though, oh, has somebody done like a complete U-turn? Have you had unexpected communication from someone? Maybe that's coming in. And it's almost like I feel like this is going to stop me in my tracks. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Nine of Swords? Like, what? If this has not already happened, I'm going to say take that with you. I'm getting a sense of unexpected communication. The message is going to come from out of the blue. You won't expect it. It's going to cause you some stress, some angst, and that's, I think, why we're just going to kind of feel a little bit frozen in time. It's almost like, what do you want me to do with that? I don't know what to do with that. This is where I am now. This is the life I'm building. Don't bring me back to this place. Weird. Yeah. I think ultimately, yes, we've suffered the loss of something at some point, and it's been quite significant, but that is what has brought you to your happy place. There's no two ways about it. And clarifying that, I've got the King of Fire there, look, King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. There's like, you are probably right now the very best version of yourself that you could ever be. And I'm also getting a bit of an upgrade really from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. You just keep doing what you're doing. Keep on the track that you're on. Let me look at Temperance then. Bringing in balance. Healing energy. Why is this showing up? King of Swords. Eight of Swords. Yeah. It's like, I feel like, if you find yourself in a position throughout July, like I say, where you're like, what am I supposed to do with this? It's definitely like mind over matter. It needs to be approached in a very logical way. It's almost like, I feel like in the first instance, you're going to get a surge of emotion. We need to be stopping that in its tracks, because what I feel like is those emotions are not going to be anything that's going to serve you any good. And it's almost like giving me that sense of so we were talking about trauma response, and our body takes us back to where we were, and we feel all those same things that we felt while we were experiencing that difficult situation. I'm not saying that this is a trauma response for you, but what I'm saying is that surge is going to come back, and it's going to be like, oh, hang on, check yourself. You don't feel that same way about that situation anymore, or that hasn't got the same hold on you anymore like it used to have. But for a moment, you're going to be like, it's like it's going to take your breath away. So yes, I think absolutely remembering as well that you are the one that holds the power when it comes to this. So if this was a message that makes you feel like that, it's up to you whether you respond or you don't. It's up to you whether you take action with that or you don't. That is. So take your time with it. But like I say, we need a very pragmatic approach. So even your response to that should be probably very clear, concise and honest. An honest picture of where you are. And I kind of feel like from that, you are going to get some peace. So it might be something that needs to happen for closure, perhaps. Okay, let's get some advice then to help us navigate through the remainder of July, if I've not given you enough. This is the Daily Guidance Oracle deck. Oh, self-sabotage. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. Okay. I'm not sure what to make of that, off the back of this reading for you. I wonder if it's just a case of, like I say, not allowing that emotion to overrun you. There's definitely there's part of this month where you have to kind of put a lid on that. But yeah, I hope you can take something from that, and thank you for joining me.